All right, shalom, shalom. It's the brother Shakab, from Great Millstone, Lake Charles Camp. Back again with another lesson by Harakakara Sharmath. That's in the Holy Spirit truth. So before I do anything, I want to start by saying, Call Elohim La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Kakarash. That's all praise to the Father, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Natham Mashana Kabbalah Zakoim Shah Yasharallah, which is give the honors to the elders of Israel, which are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach them well. And Wa Shalom, Wa Blabaki Shah Yasharallah, which is peace and love to the elect of Israel. So Lord willing, this lesson be edifying, and easy for you brothers, to comprehend. All right. Well, I'm pretty much gonna go into Isaiah 14. I ain't gonna go all the way through the chapter. I'm gonna stop at 7, but we're gonna hop straight into it. This is Isaiah 14 and 1. It says, "For the Most High will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel." Man. All right. So it says that He's gonna have mercy upon Jacob, man. It doesn't go into saying naming any other nations. It gets real technical and real specific on who the Lord will have mercy on. Which is Jacob, man. The house of Israel. The house of David, the Bayah Dawodah, man. All right. It says, "And will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them." The strangers are, the Israelite foreigners, shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, We're going to be set back in our own land, and everything, is just going to be restored. All right, but real quick, a priest upon mercy. This is Psalms, just to back that little point up. This is Psalms 145, verse 5. It's like it, not 5. Let's see, 8. It says, "The Most High is gracious and full of compassion, slow to anger, and of great mercy." And just think about that, man. It said the Most High is slow to anger and of great mercy. Just think about it in the book of 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter. It said that grace was bestowed upon Paul because he labored abundantly, man. Just going into how, the Most High is full of grace and mercy, man. But that doesn't mean, take advantage of it, man. All right. I was going into how, we're basically going to be set back in our own land. This is Jeremiah 30 and 1. I'm going to start at 1. It says, "The word that came to Jeremiah saying," the word that came to Jeremiah from the Most High saying, "Thus speaketh Yahweh power of Israel, saying, Write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in the book." All right. It says, "For lo, the days come, said the Most High, that I will bring again the captivity of my people, Israel and Judah." That's why He's only going to have that mercy on Jacob, man, and will yet choose Israel. We know Deuteronomy 7 and 6, All right, but this is why, man. So the heathen, man, they can't call on the name of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. Because Psalms 50 and 16, it basically goes into how what does just roughly paraphrasing. Matter of fact, let me see. I'm gonna grab it just for edification's sake. I don't really want to butcher it. All right, it says, but 50 and 16, it says, "But unto the wicked the Most High said, What hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth," man. So basically telling them, hey, this doesn't have anything to do with you, man. He counted the other nations as a drop of a bucket, man. So, hey, that compassion and that love and that mercy is only going towards the children of Israel, man. And a certain remnant of them, man. All right. Let me see. I was still on 3. I'm gonna start it over. It says, "For lo, the days come, said the Most High, that I will bring again the captivity of my people, Israel and Judah, said the Most High, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it." Why? Because it was a promise, man. In Isaiah 24th chapter, it basically goes into how whatever the Most High promised, so shall it stand. So hey, it's set in stone. The Lord is not slack concerning His promise, man. So whatever He promised, it's going to stand, man. You know, he blessed Esau with the fatness of the earth and the dew of the heavens, man. And they're getting that now. You know? All right, verse 4 says, and these are the words that the Most High spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah, man. You know? Let me see, back to Isaiah. All right, verse 2. It says, and the people shall take them and bring to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Most High for servants and handmaids, and they shall take captives. I'm reading the child. It says, for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors, man. You know, because what is it? 2 Thessalonians 1:6. It is righteous to recompense. Let me see. Let me see if it's 2 Thessalonians 1:6. I believe so though. Kind. It's 2 Thessalonians 1:6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, man. You know, the other nations, they all had us in captivity, man. You know, but Esau, Edom, man, they furthered the affliction, man. You know, so everything, you know, that they've done to us, you know, they have to pay for it, man. And this is Revelations, you know, and I'm going to grab a few more. All right, this is Revelations 13, you know, the old reliable. 13:9, it says, if any man have an ear, let him hear, man. All right, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, man. You know, with that slavery. All right, and we know that Esau Edom has held us captives, man. You know, it says, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All right, and hey, they're constantly, you know, slaughtering Jake, man. You know, so everything that they are doing to us, you know, is going to be, you know, recompense, man. You know, all the bullshit, you know, that they afflicted and casted on us, is gonna go right back to them. You know, so that's why it says, here's the patience and the faith of the saints. You know, because this is what we're waiting for, man. You know, we're waiting for Esau, you know, his whole power structure to come to an end, man. We're waiting on the roles, you know, the roles to be reversed, man. You know, to where we're back in ruling in righteousness, man. You know, because hey, this devil, hey, everything he puts his hands on, you know, he destroys, man. You know, we know how Esau Edom, man, moves, man. You know, that's why 2 Peter's 2 and I believe 2:8, it says this righteous man vexed day to day, man. Why? Because this devil, hey, he's moving all fucked up, man. You know, he's moving all fucked up. You know, so this is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. All right, this is what we're patiently waiting on, man. The roles to be reversed, man. All right, and that brings me to, let me see, this is Luke 16. Let me see. 16. Let me see. I want to start from. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 24. It says, and he cried. No, it's like it 23. It says, and in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torment, and seeth Abraham afar off. All right, and Lazarus in his bosom. All right, and this is talking about, you know, Abraham and Lazarus in his bosom. Is basically a representation of the kingdom, man. All right, Salaki, somebody came in and interrupted. I had to go do something, but all right, let me see what it was. I think 23. I'm gonna read it over. It says, Luke 16:23. It says, in hell he lift up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom, man. All right, and this is a representation, you know, of the kingdom, man. You know, it says, and being in torments, you know, that's basically, him receiving his judgment. All right, Esau Edom. 24, it says, and he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. So that's Esau Edom, basically asking, for his basically that the judgment to be lightened, or basically, softened for him, man. All right, but this the point. This was the point. 25. Because like we read in Revelation 13 and 9 and 10, the roles were basically going to be reversed, man. Okay. So this is Luke 16 and 25. It says, but Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus, so like I'm reading it choppy, and likewise Lazarus, evil things, man. So it was a time, where, because Lazarus, that's it. There was a representation, so like of Israel, man. Especially Israel, man. Okay. So it says, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things. All right, so Esau Edom was on top at one point, man. It says, and likewise Lazarus, evil things, man. Jacob was on the bottom, Israel was on the bottom, constantly being afflicted. All right, it says, but now he is comforted. Talking about Lazarus, which is Israel. It says, and thou art tormented, man. So those roles are reversed, man. Those roles have reversed, man. And this is what we're patiently waiting for. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. We're constantly waiting. Let me see. I got a few more steps on that. All right, this is Jeremiah 30 and what is 16, I believe. Oh, kind. Jeremiah 30 and 16, it says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey, man. And this is exactly what Esau Edom did, man. They were our top adversary, man. So it's letting them know that they were going to go into captivity, and I'm just grabbing all these extra steps just to draw that point home, man. And shit, it's the other one in Isaiah 14, man. Farther down in the in the chapter. It's like I'm probably thinking about 13. All right, let me see. Oh, it was 2. All right, 3. And I'm going to stop at 7. All right, it says, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Most High shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve, man. So Jake was finally going to have, that burden was going to be lifted up off Jake, man. Because we're constantly being oppressed, man. Why? Because the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. And hey, shit, Esau has been busting our ass, man. So Revelation, 21 and 4? Let me see, let me grab it. Because it basically said that we were going to, we wouldn't have any more sorrow, man. This is Revelation 21 and 4. It says, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. All right, and it's speaking about the elect, in Israel. Those certain men of Israel, it says, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. This is what's to come. When everything is set back in total righteousness, man. Psalms 126, it says that we'll just roughly paraphrasing, it basically goes into how we're going to wake up from a dream and we're going to laugh. Laugh at how the Most High basically used Esau Edom, man. Let me see. Matter of fact, I'll grab it. Let me see. It's basically going to be like a dream. All right, this Psalms 126. Verse 1, it says, when the Most High turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. You know? It says, 2, then was our mouth filled with laughter and our tongue with singing. And they said, they among the heathen, the Most High had done great things for them. All right, and it's talking about Esau, Edom, man. You know, because they are considered to be so low. You know, so it's like, man, the Most High did all that for them. You know? You know, but let me see. I ain't gonna make it too long. You can go all the way through it. Back to Isaiah. Let me see. All right, so verse 4, it says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, which is Esau, Edom, and say, how had the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased. Why? Because Esau is so puffed up with pride, and everyone thinks, you know, that this whore cannot be penetrated, man. You know? But that's not the case. Verse 5, it says, the Most High had broken the staff of the rule of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers, man. So basically it took away that dominion, you know, that rulership from Esau, Edom. You know, and we know who, because Malachi 1 and 4, it basically lets you know who the wicked is. Let me see, I'll grab it. Malachi 1 and 4, it says, whereof Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Most High of hosts. You know, Yahweh of hosts, it says, they shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Most High had indignation forever, man. You know, just going into who the wicked is, man. All right. Let's see. Well, 5, I'm going to read it again. It says, the Most High had broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers, you know. 6, it says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hinder it, man. You know, so nobody's going to stop it. You know, hey, Esau, Edom, man, they furthered the affliction, man. And like I said earlier in the video, man, they was on Jake ass, man. You know? Verse 7, I'm in it on this. It says the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing, man. So it's going to be a whole lot of rejoicing, you know, that Esau, Edom is not in that power seat, man. I believe it's a scripture that says that the trees are mourning as well. You know, so how much more, you know, the people? You know, this place is fucked up when they said that the ocean, you know, caught a STD. You know, it gotta be some wicked shit going on. How the hell does an ocean, you know, catch an STD, man? And things like that happen when Esau, Edom is in control, man. When he has that power structure. You know, he's fucking cutting down trees, you know, snatching up animals, you know, taking them out of their natural habitats, man. Like, hey, this devil is all types of fucked up, man. You know, but it says the whole earth is at risk and it's quiet. All right, and that brings me to Proverbs 29 and 2, man. You know, so the whole earth is at rest. Everyone is at peace when this devil is taken out of that power seat. You know, because he ran things, you know, so wicked and so off. You know, but this Proverbs 29 and 2, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, man. So when things are reset and set back in true order, you know, then the people are going to rejoice, man. When things are set back and have that perfect harmonious balance, you know, the people are going to rejoice. You know? But this is the state we're in now. It says, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. We're constantly sighing and crying and shooting up prayers and supplications to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You know, you could even look at, like I was just mentioning about the animals, you could look at the animals and see that they're miserable, man. These are the things that happen when this devil's in a power seat, man. You know? But hey, he know that he have, you know, a short time left, man. You know, so, hey, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Kakarash, Nathama Shanaka Bala Zaquim, Shah Yasharala, and Wash One Wabla Baki Yashar Yasharala. Shalom.